Greetings, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and stopping by. You've reached Kathleen Shattuck, and you're watching Soul Level Healing and Guidance. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, a shaman, and a spiritual healer, and I'm here today to do a channeled message with you. This is one that I've already written down. For those of you who do not know, in addition to being a Reiki Master, a healer, and a psychic, I am also a channel for and many different beings. I channel aliens, I channel angels, fairies, elemental beings and spirits, dragons, etc. And today I actually have a really meaningful, kind of sad message from the whales of the earth. And so through my intergalactic team, I am here to share the message that the whales want humanity to hear and humanity to know. And then I have some other information that I will share with you that was given to me through astral travel and some dreams that I've had with the Merfolk recently. So let's go ahead and start this transmission from the whales. And let's go ahead and begin. Connecting to the whales is easy to do and inspires human children to care for the environment and learn about the sea. And they're showing me like children's books in my mind's eye. We are discovering some challenges facing the whales of Earth. They are going into the ascension process just as we all are. Each whale must pass through a vortex. The whale chooses the area based on its relationship to the land, its elemental beings, and its relationship to the humans that they want to awaken in that area. Whales are the gatekeepers of the ocean's energies. The problem they face is a lack of people to connect with them. They want to reconnect with humanity and heal our relationship. In order to help the whales, you need to be open to new ideas of understanding in what you have been sharing your planet with. Whales are God-like creatures. They are interdimensional beings, and they bridge the gap between the divisions of the tides. And they're showing me the yin-yang symbol, like light and dark. They hold the balance of the ocean's energies. Whales are trying to connect with humanity now in order to heal the bloodshed between us. This wound must be healed if we are to move forward as a planet. Man, in his infancy, did not realize he was harming and killing intelligent beings, and they slaughtered many. This is ongoing and must be stopped in order to heal and bring peace. We are sad to report some trouble has come for the whales. Expect to hear some news very soon on environmental factors taking out and killing entire herds of whale populations. Man's attitude towards intelligent life needs to change. It's necessary for his survival. Many of you watching this will begin noticing whales popping up everywhere, in art, in home furnishings, magazines and billboards, designs for summer getaways. You may also see whales in the news as a great tragedy. Mass beachings of whales are expected worldwide. They're showing me California and Africa. Do not cry for them. Instead, rejoice the whale's ascension and be grateful that their God level of understanding forgives humanity for all it has done. They say that each whale holds a population of hundreds of souls, and they are also showing me that the whales and other intelligent sea life both travel along and activate the earth grid and the ley lines, and they take a part in helping to keep the balance of the Earth's chakras. And the mermaids swim with them, by the way. They're showing me the movie Avatar Part 2, The Way of Water. That is a very close relationship that the Merfolk share with the whales in the sea life. It's probably why it resonated with so many, because many of us have had past lives as Merfolk. In closing, the whales want us to connect with the ocean. They are showing, okay, and I just talked about that, the movie Avatar 2, The Way of Water. They say, the whales themselves say to us about that movie, they say, this is about us. Start there. Connect. So if you haven't seen, I'm not an affiliate or spokesperson, of course, but for a spiritually based study, go see Avatar 2, The Way of Water, okay? It will give you some idea of why it resonates with you. Humanity has a past that starts off planet with the whales. The whales are coming in now and speaking to us. They say, we are the whales. We originated from Sirius B. We will soon again have a message for you. This has been the Galactic Federation and the Earth Alliance, who continue to guide you to the next level of your spiritual evolution. And so that is our message from the whales, and I am so grateful to have received it, and I hope that this video spreads far and wide. Please, guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like and a share if you feel inspired. If you care about the oceans and you love mermaids, please pass this along to someone else you know who does. They are really trying to get our attention, and they've had my attention for a long time. In fact, the Merfolk were some of the first spiritual guides that came into my life, and they took me, tail in hand, I guess, and, taught me a lot, and I'm really, really grateful for that. I had a past life as a mermaid, of course, and I'm sure many of you have as well. So one thing that the mermaids did tell me is, one, that yes, that is true, especially about the movie reference, not to keep giving them credit, but The Way of Water was really about our connection that the Merfolk used to have with the whales, and they still have that, but humanity, the mer and the whales, we all had that connection together. The sea is also our mother as well as the earth. It's all connected. The waters are our emotions, and they're very important, in our overall health. Now, one thing that the mermaids did bring up to me, they wanted me to talk about, in addition to the channeling today, they wanted me to speak about some of the dreams and astral experiences that I have had. And about 3 weeks ago, I had a really wild one, guys. Oh my God, this reminded me of the movie Aquaman, and how there were like these kind of advanced races who had advanced technological vehicles, underwater submersibles with weaponry, were like battling. It was a huge battle happening under the sea. Like there's a whole shitload of stuff going on right underneath our feet. It's like a war that we can't see, and it's being fought in the water. There's some stuff happening and some shifts that are happening in the earth. And not only are we going to see mass beachings and whales, like, whole herds of whales are going to be beaching themselves. This is what they say is coming. But we've also got something else coming up from the deep. I don't know how many of you are science nerds like I am. I mean, I'm metaphysical science oriented anyway. There was a discovery about, I think, less than 5 years ago, that there is an inner ocean, okay? I've been a big proponent of inner earth. I could talk about that in another video, okay? The inner earth and the hollow earth theory, it's true. And there is an inner ocean as well. And the ocean comes in at each pole. And anyway, that inner ocean is getting jumbled. It's getting stirred up because of the pressure that the earth is under right now. Things are starting to kind of awaken, and it's unfortunately awakening some sleeping giants that we've had down there. There's a lot of screeching happening from rock strata rubbing together and causing like a noise and a frequency that's bothering the creatures of, let's call it the underdeep. Okay, the underdeep ocean, the inner ocean. They're coming up through fissures and through cracks and lava tubes, old systems. They have been making their way up to the surface. So I don't know if we're actually as a public going to be told about this, but I want to let you guys know, okay, that there's sea monsters. And you know, I don't know what timeline I'm in right now, but hopefully I'm going to be helping someone, and I don't want to scare anybody. But this is going to be the equivalent of, like, you know, before there's an earthquake, there's an oarfish that kind of shows up. This especially happens down in California. Sometimes before there's a big earthquake, or in Hawaii, it's an oarfish. It's a really ugly, weird looking fish that looks kind of like an eel, but it's like 20 feet long. Okay, think of this as that, only on a massive scale. It's not like a sea monster is going to come out and eat us all. It's just that these are going to be maybe things that we thought were extinct. We're going to start seeing new things popping up in our oceans. Okay, so I just want you guys to be prepared for that, especially if you know, are on the water, you have a boat, you work on the water. I want you guys to be aware of this. Maybe have your phone ready. God, maybe you'll be the one that captures, you know, a photo. Okay, share it with me if you do, please. I love cryptids, by the way. And I have a group on Facebook, actually. I'll post that in the description to share your spiritual and weird stuff with me. So let's get back to this. Now, there was one other thing coming up, and that is about, yes, the wars. Okay, these wars, I believe, are happening not only to keep the, you know, the presence of these, you know, primordial creatures at bay and keeping them from affecting us, but there's also kind of a battle of dark and light that is also happening in the oceans. So the whales are a big part of this. They're going to be doing a lot of self-sacrificing to kind of break up the energy. Sometimes something has to die and be a martyr and sacrifice itself to help the energy in the elemental kingdom. I don't understand the grand design, but there's something with the energy of the whales beaching. It's a healing action for both the whale and for the land and the spirits. So be aware of this. If you see the whales having issues, that's what's going on. So pray for them, and as they say, do not cry for them. Celebrate them, celebrate their life. Make people more aware of whales and their intelligence, and pass it along to a human near you. So until next time, guys, I thank you so much for continuing to support my content, and I look forward to the next video. Take good care until then. Bye-bye.